had great doubts in my day, but I must say I've truly outdone myself this time. No doubt you're curious to know what I'm planning. To make me do more work for you? Well, not long ago I discovered a scattering of Gastornis nests east of the Rose House. If you could retrieve a single egg from the nest for me, all will be made clear. Yep, making me do more work for you. It's that far, buddy. Say no more. You've collected the black loam, yes? Sure, we can't expect a good harvest without it. Also, what's the point of being alive if you don't eat food? Honestly? Oh my. It's been a while since we've had such rich loam. Splendid artwork, Archon. I knew I could count on you. The wise ones are quite dangerous, to be sure, but I cannot deny the benefits of their contributions to nature. Which reminds me, you may want to wash up before you do any more adventuring. In case you guys don't know what black loam is, it's kinda like manure, and it means we were playing with Wisent poop. So the Pisces have been dealt with then. At last, we can enjoy a short reprieve from their roguery. Fear they're searching for trees to build a nest. Though sparse when looking at these islands as a whole, Camp Cloudtop is fortunate to have its fair share. If it truly is trees they're after, they'll have to seek elsewhere. Just the thought of those furry fiends swinging down from the trees in the middle of a meal makes my blood boil. I will not allow it. Good to see you return safely. So tell me, what did you discover of the Vanu's plotting? They chewed on a bone and they were tired of doing the thing they were doing. Oh my, what have we here? There's a pattern of some sort etched into this bone, though it doesn't appear to have any manner of lettering. Perhaps they use bones like this to keep record of what they're observing from atop the cliffs? This could be the opportunity I've been looking for. The kindling to ignite the fire in the heart of my men. We must delve further and get to the bottom of this. And that means we have more quests. Got it. I'm assuming this coming Thursday is when they have their lovely little meeting. Good to see you, Archon. I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but there is yet more work to be done. The Dalmos inhabiting Okundu have been wandering dangerously close to the outpost of late. As they continue to grow in number, they have become a hindrance to our work in the area. It would be a boon to the camp if you could slay 4 of them to thin their ranks. And what else do you want? 3 sets of 14 lines, 2 crossed out entirely, the third half-fight. It's no use. I still haven't the foggiest what the markings on this bone could mean. Would you show it to the others? Perhaps they will know what to make of it. Well, hopefully something that drastically improves your life. Can I assist you with something? What an odd pattern. I've never seen its like. If it holds any meaning, I couldn't tell you. My apologies. Ah, Archon, you've returned. To the equipment and the search party. You never fail to impress, my friend. See, the others are not yet fit to travel. No matter. Take solace in knowing they're no longer in harm's way. And yet, the Vanu's recent fixation on Ishgardian weaponry still concerns me. But a weak grasp of metallurgy, I can only surmise they crave more advanced weaponry to oppose us. It may finally be time to strengthen security here at Cloudtop. Our duty is to keep watch for Dravanian activity after all. We can ill afford to be distracted by the Vanu. You heard her side of the story? I'm sure there's more to it. It may finally be time to strengthen security here at Cloudtop. Our duty is to keep watch for Dravanian activity after all. We can ill afford to be distracted by the Vanu. In any event, I was ready to call upon you for help. Thank you again for everything. Returned safely. Thank goodness. Did you find my men? Were they unharmed? Oh, thank goodness. The Vanu would take refuge there is strange indeed. It was once home to the Gundu tribe. They were peace-loving people. For a time, we maintained favorable relations. That is, until the Vundu attacked. Now the Gundu are under the heel of their rule. But let us not dwell on such sorrowful memories of yesterday. Today you have saved my men, and for that, you have my thanks. Okay, how good to see you. What can I do for you? Seems to be the scouts were counting something. The question is, what? Okay, looks like one more location. Hatching ideas. Who else am I supposed to ask? Ah, in the actual camp. Okay, got it. Obtain an egg from a nest. No egg, only angry bird. Yeah, that's Wizzent. That's the one that like poop everywhere and make the black loam that's good for the soil and stuff. Okay, take two. You gonna give me an egg? Or are you gonna give me an angry bird? Angry bird. Got it. Carry on then. Well, now I'm just really curious when the first video period was taken. 1888 seems pretty settled. No, an egg and an angry bird. Our egg. Up here, slide dominoes. How much are movie tickets around you? Because that doesn't seem like the bestest deal ever. Also, do you want to see Indiana Jones? Also, do you want Applebee's? I would like to submit a formal complaint that the vaguely giraffe-like creature must be killed for a quest called A Tall Order to Fill. Sometimes their jokes are good. Sometimes their jokes are that one. Applebee's has its place, like when you want to drink incredibly sugary drinks that cost like a nickel and get super crunk before you go do something stupid. I don't know. My general impression of Applebee's is they're cheap, and that's about it. I'm sorry, do you like Applebee's? I can be very mean to chain restaurants, just FYI. I do not have the highest opinion in general of chain restaurants. When did I drop frames? Who am I supposed to be talking to? Were you able to crouch egg from one of the nests? Yeah, do I want to know what you're doing with it? Oh, it's still warm. Excellent. Eggs will make an excellent addition to our stock of provisions. Don't be silly. A single egg cannot feed the entire camp. When I've hatched and raised a Gastornis of my own, we shall have all the eggs we could ever ask. No, carry on. The Gastornis will absolutely be your pet. I have no time for idle chatter. This is another of Gildan's errands, isn't it? I haven't time to waste entertaining his requests. A shipment of his provisions should be arriving any moment. They're counting something, and nobody has the slightest clue what. Happy, Gildan? Apparently both of my quests right now are to go back to Gildan. Hopefully, we're almost done. Welcome back, my friend. Think you've dealt with the Dommels, then? I can only hope now our men will have an easier time patrolling the area. Their coming near the outpost is but a recent phenomenon, no doubt stemming from curiosity. The Dommels are docile in nature, but it's quite easy for such large animals to injure our men unintentionally. Pains me that we call them so, but we do what we must for the good of the camp. I mean, if you were already going to get Applebee's, and you already wanted to see Indiana Jones, then it seems like a reasonable bargain. But otherwise, you're either spending money somewhere you don't want for a thing you do want, or spending money you do want for a thing you don't want, or spending money you don't want for a thing you don't want. There you are. Did you learn anything? Nope. Nobody has a damn clue. Shipment of provisions. Truly. Oh, how I have longed for a reprieve from salted meats. Didn't mean to get carried away. It's just that I often find myself counting the days until... By the Fury, that's it! The shipment is their target. The Wander Scouts must have been spying on our shipments. They know they come once a fortnight. They couldn't care less about the footsteps. They mean to seize the crystals and offer them up to the White Whale. Hi, Amy. How you doing? Go and tell Frabolette what we discovered. I'll speak with Lady Lene. Hello. You happy? You got your little armchair seat? What is it now? The Vanu mean to steal our crystals? Can't imagine how they intend to accomplish that. Well, if you truly believe there is merit to Gildon's claims, by all means, go to the Protector. Provisions are being unloaded as we speak. And where is that? Ah. Well, he was right. And they're dead. All the provisions appear to be accounted for. Well, it would seem that the threat was indeed legitimate. Time and again you've risked your life to protect our camp, and for that you have my sincerest thanks. Ah, yes, you are right. 'Twas Gildon who uncovered the Vanu's plot. Perhaps a man of your intelligence could better serve House Helena elsewhere. Should it be your desire, I could arrange for a transfer. Oh well, to think that I might one day salute you. I am honored, Lady Lene. Truly, I am. But with all due respect, I would rather remain in Camp Cloudtop. All I have ever wanted, is to rekindle our men's spirits, to see them walk with their heads held high once more. Were I to leave, that dream might never become a reality. But if I may, I do have one small request. All this running about has left me quite famished. Might we partake of their covered provisions? A celebratory meal, or a celebratory snack, perhaps? Even now, all you can think of is your stomach. Snack, and a few casks of wine besides. That much we can afford to spare. No? Aye, the men could do with a bit of meat and mead. Make sure they know that Gildon is to thank for it. Thank you, Leonate. Thank you. Is that the zone? Is the zone done? Is that the zone? The zone is done! Okay, MSQ time.